Welcome back to the Mid-Year YouTube channel. In today's episode, we're finishing up the white split window, getting the front bumpers on, and sending it home. So be sure to stick around. So I have about a day and a half to finish this thing up, and I want to focus on getting the front bumpers installed. So first, I need to mount up the brackets to the car, try to get, as long as the brackets line up with these holes in the body and everything seems to be pretty flat, the bumpers should fit back on because they were on this car before, but you know, this is a new chassis, and I never had bumpers on that chassis. So that may take a little bit of finessing, but we'll work on it. I need to work on getting the hood on here with new hood hinges. Got to trim that little guy off. Got to get the passenger seat in, then get the door panels on, rockers. You know, the list isn't that long, but it's all stuff that takes a little bit of time. So I tried out a new method to install the bumpers on the car, and it actually seemed to work really well. Now, the bumpers aren't perfectly aligned. I still need to tweak them a little bit to get the fitment just right, but they're at least on the car. That's a start. Everything's still very loose, so I should still be able to tweak them. This side needs to come down, and they just need to be straightened because you look down, she's just a little crooked right now. But I had to install them in a funky way, all in one piece, because I don't have any holes, or I didn't have any holes in the front cross member, because this was a 78 Corvette frame and they didn't have holes there. So I mounted all the bumpers together, put the lower brackets on, and then I mounted it in the middle, in the front, like through the grille, then at the parking light panels. Then I used a floor jack to bring these bottom bumper brackets up to the frame. And then I figured out where about I needed to drill my holes. So now we'll just go ahead, tweak it a little bit so I'm happy with the fitment, or at least happy enough with the fitment. I don't know how good the fitment was whenever I took them apart. I didn't really pay attention, but I'll get it as close as I can, snug everything up, and then move on to the next thing. So I got the white Corvette out of the garage. Really happy with the way the front bumpers fit up. I never had bumpers on the Misfit frame, so it's good to see them on here. Everything seemed to turn out nice. We also got door panels on the inside. Dog's going crazy. We need to get a couple clips for that side. And we're gonna put AC in this car later, so for now I'm gonna leave the glove box out, the radio side panels, and we're waiting for some more wiring before we can finish the carpeting in the back. But overall, everything turned out really nice on it. Got the rocker panels back on. You saw it with the rear bumpers. Exhaust is all lined up through the holes. It sits at a pretty nice ride height too. I think it'll continue to drop a little bit, but it's got a little bit of the rake from the back to the front. So it's starting to tire a little bit. Dog's going crazy. Crazy dog. But overall, it turned out good. But that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. This was a quick video. I had more stuff. Well, I thought I recorded more stuff, but I couldn't find it when I went to edit the video. So either I didn't push the record button or I just lost the footage. I had some more footage of putting the rockers on and just buttoning up the interior on the car. Couldn't find it, but this is what I have. So this car just went home. It's, 95% done. It needs a lot of the 5 to 10% work done, which takes time. My buddy said he could handle that. It will be back probably next year at some point to get the air conditioning system installed, get a couple things buttoned up. But right now I have some more projects to work on. It's not what's behind me. This guy's way out in the future. But I have another project that used to sit in this spot in my townhouse garage. So tune in next week to see what that project is. And I'm about halfway through that project at this point. So the videos are 2 weeks, 3 weeks behind where I'm actually at in real life. So you're gonna wanna check out that project, and I have some exciting news coming up on my 67 Vet. Again, you have to wait to see that. Mid-November, I have a big trip coming up to buy a very big piece of the puzzle for that car. So big news coming on that car. You're gonna have to wait around to see that. And I have a lot of work to do, so I'll catch you guys later.
That's fine. How early is he here in the day?